was out to get me.
Okay, what the hell, that worked. Isn't this giving Kardashian? No way.
Yeah.
That's funny. Calvin! Hello and welcome back to the weekly vlog. Happy Wednesday evening. Not my normal day to start the vlog, however. So, Monday I was travelling back from Somerset. Yesterday I've already vlogged and probably will be live. It's like getting myself a bit of a rut, getting my life together sort of video. It is 6 o'clock. I've just made myself cosy for the evening, put some candles on as I'm about to make dinner. And today I've just been so busy filming, like I couldn't show you because I was using my camera to film like hauls and stuff for brands. I'm so tired. Oh, I feel shattered. I don't feel well, to be honest with you. And my body's really sore and like tired, like it hurts to touch, like I just really feel a bit funny. I've had a lot of headaches and you're just not feeling right. But I've had a productive day, I got so many cute things from Temu. Just waiting for Dan to get in and I'm gonna start dinner. I'm filming an ad this evening for White Fox on my TikTok. And I bought this from Temu and it's a tea holder, like, you know what I'm trying to say, like to hold the tea bags. So I'm gonna fill that up now. So I thought I'd show you, but I'll catch up with you in a bit, but honestly I'm just so tired. Let me show you the tea. Good morning. If you want to know how my morning's going, I woke up at 7:30 and I was like, okay, great. That noise is quite annoying. And I have been working. I was like, right, let's go and get a coffee. Time for a coffee. Made myself a full glass of coffee, walked up the stairs, fell. Coffee went everywhere. This is what's left. And it really hurt my leg. But good morning. Last night I didn't really show you much because I was filming like an evening routine ad, but we are now just editing. I don't know, I do know what I need to do today, but I'm just trying to sort my, I don't have enough storage on my laptop for the full video, so it's a bit of a stress. But I'm freezing this morning. It's really miserable and rainy. And when I do something, I will let you know, but I just wanted to say good morning. Hello. So I'm just getting ready because I wasn't going to today, but I didn't really look at the brief for one of my videos as in depth as I should. So I'm just got to quickly film something. But I thought I would show you how I'm kind of covering my skin at the moment. While it's not very good. I don't know what the trigger cause is. It could be anything with skin, like it's really hard. I think I'm going to use the brightening. I do have this. It feels so strange. Let me show you. The Cocoa Gold Perfecting Primer. So maybe I'll use this. I have been using it, but like it's hard to know what you think about. Like I'm not very good with primers. Like I don't know. It feels like silicone-y. Like I don't know. Like it doesn't. It just you just rub it into your skin and then like that's that. I don't really know. Like it's loads of people's favourite, but I to be fair, my makeup has been lasting well. So whether it's just got like good lasting power, like it doesn't actively add any like dew or, you know, I don't really know. But I've just done my brows. But I thought I'm really obsessed with the H&B skin tint, so I thought I would just kind of show you my little routine with it. Because I've really been enjoying the beauty quite recently. Here she is. I'll just give my skin a second to sink in. It's absolutely freezing. I've just put the heating on. I feel freezing cold. Like my hands feel like... I was going to bring my heated blanket in, but I just couldn't be bothered. Well, he's got the bone, so if you can hear any chewing noises, that will be him. So I feel like I have been using like 2 pumps on the back of my hand, and then I'll add 1 more. So I just literally, with the brush it comes with, sorry I can't see, just do this, just flick it in. It has a gorgeous dew to it, but I kind of wanted to show you because when people have, well, when you have bad skin, like I used to feel like this, like I used to think, God, I need like something full coverage, like my skin is so bad, but you don't. Like, you don't have to cake yourself in makeup to cover your acne, because that's exactly how I used to feel. Like, this does not cover a lot. It really just evens, adds a colour to your face, and then all it does is just like even out your skin tone and add a very sheer amount of coverage and glow, which for some people, like on a clear skin day and you don't need any concealer, perfect. But for me right now, where my skin's like the worst it has been in a long time, it's so textured and sore, that is not going to work for us. So this is what it looks like. You can see that there's a lot of texture still underneath. You can see the redness, and that's okay. The rest of my skin looks healthy, dewy, glowy, and that's exactly what we're looking for here. So my skin is all blended in, and then I take my beauty blender and I just buff it all into my skin, because I don't want it to look heavy or cakey. Like, that is my least favourite kind of makeup. When I feel like I've got heaviness, like this feels like you've got literally nothing on your face. So I'm just going to go 1 more pump, and then I'm going to take the Big Daddy, which is more of like a buff, like stippling brush, and I'm just going into the areas that are a bit more red. I'm just going to push that into the skin. And again, like, it's not going to add tons of coverage because it is still the same product, but how you apply it and what you apply it with makes a big difference. Like, the redness is a lot less since I've used this brush, but this brush like gives a fuller coverage. And then I just buff it into the skin. I really thought my nails were this week, they're really starting to outgrow. But it's next week, it's next Wednesday, which I suppose isn't that long. I feel all confused, like I can't believe it's Thursday. I've got a big hair on my face. I feel shocked and confused. And like the skin tint is like the same colour as my tan, which is perfect. Like, I've blended into my, like, it's the perfect match, which I'm obsessed with it. Sometimes I'm not the best at matching, I'm aware. Okay, and this is how we're going to add coverage. Concealer. Concealer is your best friend. Don't feel like you have to cake your whole face. And like, I have a lot of blemish areas at the minute, but still, concealer like still lets other places in your skin look feel breathable and like look good, without having to cake your whole face. So any blemish, we're going to tap concealer onto, like so. I'm just going to blend into my eyebrow a little bit. And then I'm going to go in with the Kosas concealer on under my eyelids. And I let my concealer just thicken a little bit because she needs it. She needs as much coverage as we can get. So I love this concealer because like it's just light, easy, and like it's like, I think it's 80% skincare, which is obviously so good. So I'll just leave that for a sec. And then I love this brush. This is so nice for blending concealer. I love this H&B Cosmetics. The fact that it comes with a brush I think is so good, because not many products do come with a brush, which I understand, but the fact that this does is so good. So I literally just wipe. I literally cannot see. I'm winging it. Wipe my eyelid, and it just blends it in. Like, I feel like I just put that right onto my eyeball. I don't feel like I have like massively dark circles or anything like that. So it just adds a bit of light and bright to the eye, as you can see. And that is all we're asking for here. And then I'll talk you through my contour and blush. I haven't changed it massively. I'm still using my 4-in-1 Glow. I've used this much of it. I really enjoy it. I'm using that for contour. And then blush, I'm using Charlotte Tilbury Pinkgasm. And then I'm liking Unhinged and Obsessed from Urban Decay. And then to add a bit of a glow on top of that, I am then using... Why do I always feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone? Halo Glow Wand. Rolo, stop licking please. The dogs had their haircut yesterday and they look really funny. His ears look massive. She couldn't really cut it because of his infection, so... and he doesn't let her. He's not very good at the groomers, I'm not going to lie. He's not an angel. And then I'm really enjoying the Vitamin Babe powder, but I'm going to go ahead and blend this in and just show you what a difference. Like the redness and like the texture obviously you cannot get rid of, but the acne feel, like the redness poking through, is completely gone. And I like that concealer because it's full coverage, and I didn't get recommended. I just found it on a whim. So I used to like the L'Oreal Infallible. And I've just always stuck with it. It's a very good full coverage concealer. Just make sure I blend it in over here. I need to clean my makeup brushes. Maybe we'll do that tonight. I need to stop being so lazy with it. Okay, here's a, let me put you right in light. This is what my skin is, honestly. So yes, I have bumps, but you cannot get rid of them, like regardless of what you do, unless you're going to pick all your scabs off and stop the bleeding. But the colour is fine, like the colour is gone. You wouldn't noticeably feel like, God, she's got acne, unless you were right up close and you saw the texture. So I'm going to go ahead and do the contour, the blush, the highlight, and then I'll be back for powder because I really like this pink powder. I was really scared of it because I saw everybody do the Cherry Blossom powder and I loved it from Huda Beauty, but I never dipped into it because I was a bit scared. But I really like the pink tone one. I don't know what colour it is. Oh, Pink 6 from the Beauty Crop. So I'm going to carry on watching Sophia Chintz's New York vlog and then I'll be back for powder. BRB. Powder time! Here's what we're looking like. Okay, and I love this. It's got, you'd think this was sponsored by the Beauty Crop, wouldn't you? I like it because, you know, like when you do like the Laura Mercier powder or like a translucent, it just fucking falls over it. It gets stuck in this net, so you literally... Where's my Tringwell puff? I just put it on the corner. I'm sometimes a puff girl, sometimes not a puff girl. And I just... You know that I'm not a makeup girly, but, you know, we're doing our best. I hate that licky sound. I thought he was licking again, but he's playing, so I cannot say anything because he's happily being very good. Okay, so I like to put it under the eyes, and then sometimes I do puff it in with the. But I'm gonna, while that's just like sitting a second, I'm going to use my powder brush and I just whack it up and I just push it in. The only thing I will say is make sure you just... I need to get some new brushes so bad. I buy all these stuff and have I still bought any makeup brushes? No. I might just chuck them all away and like just spend some money on brushes. I've heard peaches and cream ones are incredible. So I might dip into those because I ordered some from Temu and like I thought they were going to be like big, but they were like tiny. so it wasn't really what I was after. But if you don't buff this in, you may have like little pink splodges, but like they're not too inconvenient, like they just blend in, like you can just, and they go into your skin. But like I'm just saying, in case you panic if you do use it. And then I just, like I said, I don't do this every time, but I just push the powder in, and then I just go in with my little brush. And then just make sure, like I've got, like I said, I've pushed it all into the skin. Make sure there's no little pink splotches, and then this is what we're looking like. So for someone with quite bad acne skin right now, I don't feel like my skin looks too bad. Granted, like I said, there's texture, but I don't know what you want me to do. So now I'm going to douse my face in setting spray that is running out, and then I'm going to need to order some more, and I let that all sink in, and then I'm going to go in with the Bronze Glow. I do like this, but I just want to, you know, mooch around for some more too. The Terracotta Matte Bronzing Powder from Collection on the eyes, and then to just on top of the contour to just set in. And then I'm going to go in with blush, and probably the Milani one. I need to get a new one. I've had this years, so I probably should not be using it. I'll give myself the ick, I'm not using it. I'm going to use the Beauty Crop Wee Cherie one, and then I just literally put mascara on. And my current mascara favourites are, I go in with this one first, the Volume Million Lashes by L'Oreal, and I think this one's in extra black, and then I'll go in with the Falsies Surreal. I don't think this would be as good on its own, because I feel like it chunks them up a little bit too much. Like I like this one to like fan and length, and then this one for volume, and been using those two. My nan gave me a sample of the Chanel mascara, but I'm just not ready to commit to using it in case it looks rubbish yet. So I'm going to do that, and then I usually set my spray with one of the Urban Decay setting sprays, and then that is the makeup done. So I will speak to you when I'm done. Hello, we're in Fifi and we're ready for the day. We're on the way to my nan's. I'm going to go to the laundrette. We've got it all in the back. We've got 3 big bagfuls. Got my bank card, and we're going to have to get some cash out. But yeah, it feels weird. Like I could have come in the Beamer, but I thought no, let's not. Let's get used to driving this. I've got to pretend that the Beamer is not here. The only thing I haven't done is put the dogs in here yet. I've been taking them in the Beamer just because I need to work out what I want to do with the back seats and stuff. And things like that, so I just need to sort that out. And I have a full tank of petrol in here, which is a sleigh. It doesn't go down very quickly, which is so nice. So yeah, I've got my little white fox jumper on and some jeans, and then my grey Ux, although it's raining as you can probably tell. It's not the nicest weather, but I got my work done and I'm so happy, and I've had some, I don't know who that is, and I've got some things that have been approved, which I'm so happy. But I will catch up with you at the laundrette, just because I don't have much footage on my camera, so I need to get rid of that ASAP Rocky. I'm coming the way with the lease roundabouts because I feel like I'm a 17-year-old, 18-year-old driver who's just passed a test and is nervous. I can't lie. We're going. Right. I will see you later, alligators. Hello. You're very backlit and I don't feel 100%. I'm just watching Virgin River. My nan's not long gone, but we've got a parcel, so I thought we could unbox it together. This is a very special gifting. I got messaged about it the other day and I actually am quite shocked. Look at this. I'm so grateful. House of CB, you joking? I'm so excited about this. I'm just going to take a picture of the box because it's stunning and then I will show you what's inside. Maybe I'll give you a better angle. Let me show you what I got. Okay, so I got this. I don't know where it starts. This dress. I don't know how anything's gonna fit, but it's like a newspaper print dress, and it's like maxi, and it's all like ruched, and it's really, really pretty. I feel like we'll need to do a try on or something when I'm feeling better. And then we got this. This is a skirt. And it's like ruched and goes down. And then this is the corset that goes with that. This looks a little big for me, to be honest. I probably should have got a medium in this. But I'll see if I can change it. It might fit fine. And then last but not least, the quality of these dresses is literally insane. Wow, look how beautiful this is. It's like a toned leopard print. It's got like a corset back dress. So thank you so much, House of CB. I don't know what my life is sometimes. It's literally crazy. So I'm so excited about that. I will attempt to try them on and at some point, and we can see what they look like. But House of CB is so nice. It's so beautiful. So I'm so excited. But yeah, it is 4:30 and I'm just chilling. I don't feel 100%. Just watching Virgin River. I am on episode 3 and I'll catch up with you in a bit. Good morning. So, happy Friday. I am just getting ready and I don't know what to do with my hair. I feel like I'm just want to shove it up for ease all the time, so I thought we could try and do something with it today. Look at it. Oh god. I'm going to attempt not a blowout because I don't know what a blowout is, but I'm going to attempt just to make it look cute. However, I can't promise anything. But we're just going to try it. We're just going to see what we're capable of, okay? I'm really hot all of a sudden. Let me just see if I've got a t-shirt I can shove on. Whew. Okay, I've just changed into a t-shirt. I'm just going to brush out my hair. I didn't brush it before bed last night, so it's a little bit luggy. I can't lie, my room is a mess. I only tidied it on Monday. No, Tuesday. But that's okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do, my hair isn't greasy. It's lucky though. I'm going to put a little bit of, I found this that was PR. Ultra Volume Blow Dry Spray. Hopefully it's not on wet hair. I don't know what it is, oh, it's a spray. I'm hoping it's just going to make it more malleable. It smells good. And then I'm going to put, because I feel like dry shampoo gives it a bit of volume. So I'm just going to do that. Ruffle the hair. Brush it to make sure there's no grey cast. And then I'm not going to try the viral blow dry hat because I don't have rollers to keep it in. However, got my hair. I don't need volume. I'm like fucking lion's mane on top of my head sometimes. Right, I don't know if we should put a bit of oil in. Or should we leave? It doesn't look too frizzy, does it? Okay, what I'm going to do is, Rolo, stop licking. I'm going to get this front section and I'm going to leave it out. We're going to flicker forward. Maybe not all of it. Let's just, where's my like short bits? Not that I have many. My hair is, I don't have many layers. Right, let's just do what I said. Maybe not that much. Let's leave her back. Right, I'm just going to pull my hair into a little twist, like so. And then I'm going to brush it back into a pony. I just want you to stay on your own here. Let's bobble her up. Right, you can get involved if you really want to. I don't know what's going to happen here, I'm a bit stressed. But, okay, let's get a scrunch. Maybe we should use a big fat one so it's less of a hold. So we're going to take our hair back. And we're just going to put it in a ponytail. Not too high because we want to keep its length. I feel like I have left way too much hair out, but it's okay. We're learning here. Okay, so I'm going to do this first. And I'm going to put the air wrap on it and I'm going to wrap it back. And we're going to create a bit of a sweep, I think. Let's try it. I don't know which way this is. Wrong way. I can't see. It might be a bit big. Maybe should we do 2 sections? Okay. She doesn't want to stay. That's okay. I don't know how long she needs to sweep for. Let's shoot some cold air. I could do with a pin really. Should I use the Grace's Faces pins? My arm's aching. Ah! Oh my god, what if I look mental? I'm scared. Okay, I'm going to pin this back. And then we're going to do the same. I might be scraping my hair back today, I'm nervous. I look like I'm from the 1920s. My arm's aching. Okay. What if I look mental? Or would we... Shh. Let's... Why did I do this while I was doing my makeup? Okay, and now I'm gonna like take some parts of the ponytail and roll it up again. I don't know how many pieces to do. Oh god, that's annoying, isn't it? Okay. Let's take her off. Pin her up. I'm not going to keep it in for long. I'm just going to like leave it and then hairspray it. Let's separate it again. Maybe we'll do the pony into 3. And then we've got one left. I don't know if this is going to be too much for the Dyson. Shall I just... There's a little bit hanging out. Oh bloody hell. Let's whack her up. Okay, right. Shall I find an outfit and then be back? I'll give it 5 minutes and then we'll just take it out. I won't leave it long, so I don't even know if I can get dressed with this. One just fell out and I'm bored, so let's just take it out. I don't really know what to do. Just grab my mirror. Okay, I cannot believe that actually worked. Okay, what the hell, that worked. I don't know how long it will last, but, and I'm scared to brush. Okay, that's a vibe. That is cute. As if we just went from that to that. Hopefully it just drops nicely. Woo, blow dry girl. Who knew I had that potential? I'm gonna get rollers and I'm gonna slay this every day. Okay, we're in Tesco car park. Just eating a vanilla crème. You may. I forgot to get some water though. I'll give you a little Tesco haul. I didn't get anything that exciting there. You will spend the most when you go in for little things. Incredible. And then I'm just going to go to the range and then meet my nan and dad's for a coffee. I need to take my boohoo parcel, that girl's reminding me. They're so good. I got this because I've been wanting to try it for so long. Bedtime tea, dishwasher tablets, digest, Arctic coffee, a bar of dairy milk because I'm going to do the chocolate strawberries in a cup. I'm going to have these now, apple and grapes. And then I got this which I thought we could try. Matcha green tea energy. So I'm intrigued to try this. That is so good. That's really nice. Sparkling drink with fruit juice, matcha, green tea and natural flavouring. That's actually so refreshing. Put that in my little side thing. So I'm going to go to the range and I will speak to you in a bizzle.
The 6 o'clock alarm would never ring. Daydream, believe around. Wait just a little while and tell me where you've been. Don't know what you've been told. I worry about it. In our dream, how can I explain? Shut up and dance with me. I say I'm too late. At least that's what people say. Haters gonna hate. Shake it up, I will ride on down the road, I will find you, I will hold you. I know you heard it from those other boys, but if it feels like paradise wrong, I thought love was only true in fairy tales. But then I saw her face. My baby's always dancing, living in the sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. I'm just saying it's fine by me if you never leave me into your arms. And I will wait for you. I could have another, but I probably should not. No, honey, I'm good to another. I will stay true. I love you, I love you, Olivia. For you, Olivia.
We're nearly at the range. Yeah, baby. Does anyone else, like, when they've been singing, like, they forget what their voice is like because you just think you sound so much like the songs? Don't even get it twisted. I know I'm not a good singer. You can't hit enough. And I don't sing because I'm a good singer. I sing because I enjoy myself. So, to all you bitches, the rangey. The range. Do you know what? I wasn't feeling good this morning, but I'm feeling happy now, which is a positive. We'll take the wins where we can, hey? Sorry, excuse me. I don't want to run you over, but okay. We're parked. Successful parking in Fifi. Fifi Fuego. Right. Let's go to the range. It's 4:45. I've just taught the doggies a walk. You're in the steering wheel because that's the only place I've got to balance you. But I will catch up with you properly when I am at home. I'm sweating. It looks cold, but it is not that cold, I tell you. I don't know what we're going to have for tea tonight. I'm so hungry. I've not been very good at eating properly recently. It's not very good. All I've had is that vanilla crown and an apple bag all day, and it's 5 o'clock, so I really need to start eating better. Yeah, you just like eat so late and then you're not hungry and it's too late because it's close to dinner. Like, I've just been doing such an awkward phase and it's just not good. So my aim next week is to maybe like plan some meals for myself to eat a little bit better. I might have some cucumber and sour cream chive dip when I get in, just so I've had, just to have a little snack. So I don't know what time Dan will be back. I don't know whether he wants to walk the dogs as well, but I just wanted to get out because I haven't really done much exercise, I haven't been feeling good. I just wanted to get out and do something. Oh, it is giving, I can see where I focused, sorry about that. So I don't really know what the plan is, but I just know I'm so hungry. And I know it could rain and I've got no makeup on my chin and I've got a spot to pop on my head. It's not the vibe, but I'm sweating. I can't wait to get my nails done next week. They're so outgrown. Yucky, I've been wearing my Seconda watch today. I'm working with them, but it's beautiful. Just need to get down to take a link out because I have to shove it quite far up my arm, otherwise it's a little bit big for me, but it's beautiful. Really, really like it. I honestly don't know. I don't know what, it doesn't feel like Friday. Like, I don't know what the hell it feels like. Come on, go. You're not indicating. No, I've missed my slot. So yeah, I left my retainers at my mum's and she's gonna send it back to me, so I'm excited to get them because my teeth, I'm a bit worried about them starting to move, which is not a vibe. But yeah, so I just thought I'd check in and say hey. Just driving home and I've got Heart Christmas on. What's on? Good morning and happy Sunday. Sorry, I've been a bit MIA. Dad hasn't been 100%. I gave him a bit of an illness and I just thought I would try and make the most of vlogging today before the weekly vlog ended. I feel all thrown off because I don't know, the week's just been really weird and quick and I don't know. But I'm just going to brush my teeth, so give me 2 seconds. So yeah, yesterday we got up, chilled, hang on Rolo, just wait there. We chilled and then we went to the gym. We just had lunch, like we didn't do anything interesting really. I got a new face wash yesterday, I'll show you. I'm just going to wash my face, and like when I was researching what face wash to get, they said, which I don't always do, always brush your teeth before you wash your face, especially if you have spots around your mouth. And like, I was like, oh, I've never even thought of that. And they were like, toothpaste can really break you out, but like if you're washing your face after, then that can be like, you're saving grace. And I was like, what? How did I not even know that? My skin is going through it at the minute. I bought a new face wash because I just don't know about the salicylic acid one from the Inquiries. Like, I just don't know whether I'm vibing with it enough. So I bought the CeraVe SA Smoothing Cleanser because that's like, it's meant to be more gentle and it's got salicylic acid, hyaluronic acid and salicylic acid, ceramides and hyaluronic acid. So I was like, okay, let's try this. If not, we're gonna have to refig wash some like face stuff out because I just don't know. I've just took out all serums and everything like that because I don't know if they're helping, because I've been using them over a month and they say like give it at least a month and I'm still purging, breaking out, like spots that I've never had before, like on my cheeks, really sore ones on my jawline. I'm not due on, but then I'm really emotional. I don't know. I've been crying a lot. Like, I just feel so emotional. I don't know why. I'm all a bit of a mess, but my hormones are just a bit messy. We have had a lot going on behind the scenes, so I think that probably what to do with it, but who knows. But I'll make an effort to try and vlog as much as I can for you guys today. It feels so weird because I tanned on Tuesday. I've got tan on the weekend and I feel confused. Hello, Rolo. But then, the only thing is, I don't know if I should be using the cleanser twice a day because they say it's too much. I should have put them by. Why do I never put my pink things on? I need to leave these by the sink. They say you shouldn't exfoliate like your skin, and like that includes chemical exfoliants. Do you want to go out? Come on then, you want to go out? Go on then. So I don't really know. I just like leave my face a well, actually, I used to put hyaluronic acid on, but I don't know if I need to now because it's in the face wash. I don't know, I'm not a skincare expert. We tidied up most, oh, the sun is in my eyes, sorry. We tidied most of our clothes up yesterday, which I think is good. We still could do with a little tidy, but we've done the bulk of it. I need to wash my makeup brushes. I keep saying this, but I seriously need to. So I don't know whether I need to put hyaluronic acid on as well now because it's in my cleanser. Maybe I'll just put SPF on. I don't know whether the ultraviolet one's got too much alcohol in. I don't know what the Summer Fridays has in it, but I'm just gonna see. I'm just gonna put this on because I'm running out of ideas, to be honest with you. But I saw this Eucerin one on this girl's story and I wanted to get it, but they didn't have it in Boots. They didn't have a very good section, so I might go to Birmingham next week anyway because it's Jode's birthday next week. I've ordered her main present, but there's something I want to get and I'd rather go and get it from Birmingham, but I don't know. No idea what I'm doing yet. So maybe I'll go early next week. I'm not sure. Like, are you meant to put toners on? Like, nobody tells you anything about skincare, and like, to pay for a dermatologist, I just don't know if I want to be committing to that, you know. You just have to figure it out on your own and trust these people on TikTok. I'm a licensed esthetician, whatever they're called, and then I'm a licensed dermatologist. This is what I would and wouldn't put on. Like, and they say that, but then like, they all contradict each other. Give me a break. Give me a break. So yeah, we're just getting ready to go and walk the dogs. I'm leaving makeup off just because I feel like my skin, I'm just going to try and let it breathe as much as possible, and I would rather just wash my makeup brushes. But I got my new pot, so I want to show my face later as well. So I'm going to wash them in a bit. I could do with getting some Johnson's baby shampoo because I've literally run out of my ISO clean. And I also could do with getting some rollers. I did have some, but I just can't find them anywhere. That's two things I want to do today. And I think that is all. I've got a little hole in my tan where it started to break and I look crazy. My sugar and spice. I really like this Got To Be gel. I think it's way better than the Got To Be like actual brow one, the yellow one. It's in front of me. I think it's way better. Because this just holds. I don't have like shift, whereas I don't find the actual Got To Be holds. Like, and if you do want it to somewhat hold, you have to literally leave it to like marinate back home. Like, it's a right faff. So I think This is my OG right now, and it's so cheap. I think it's like £3. So that is the OG right now for brows. And then I'm literally just going to curl my eyelashes, and that's it. And then we'll do a bit of skincare later because I've got a moustache. I've got so many parcels to open. I've got a PLT, Boohoo, and I can't show you any because they're all hauls. But what I will show you, because it's fell out, look at this tote bag. I wonder if it'll fit my laptop in. Should we open it now? This is a sneak peek. I don't know if it will fit. Oh, will it? I think it will. Oh, it fits it. How cute is that? It's like a little cross stitch bag from Boohoo. I don't know if I love it actually, no. I feel like it's not very well made. Or whether it just needs like puffing out a bit and it'll be okay. But it fits the laptop in. They had a black one too, which was cool. I've got quite a lot of editing to do. And yeah, I've been trying to, my hands have been getting really dry, and I feel like that is the first sign of the weather changing. Because I haven't really like felt any differences in my skin as such, but honestly, I was like, whoa. I've lost my little spatula from my Laneige lip mask. I really want to try the Summer Fridays butter balm, so if any of you tried it, let me know. I really want to try. My nails are next week. Oh, honestly, they're driving me crazy. My hands are really my tan on my hands have really broke this time. Like, I feel like, can you see, like, can you see like the tan line? I feel like you can really see it like along my wrists. I don't know where my phone is. My phone has just not been charging, so I literally haven't been using it. It's pissing me off. I don't know what's happened. I don't know if it's the charger or whether it's the actual thingy-ma-bobber. The actual, what's it called? Like port? I don't really know. And then I've just been putting hand cream on. I've been trying to get into a good routine of doing this every morning. Hello, Mr. Man. And this is the this one. I'm singing downstairs, can you hear it? What are you singing? Honestly, this house, you would not think you would not be able to hear someone from downstairs. Honestly, every time I shout at him, he just doesn't listen, which is probably the case. Or he just cannot hear for shit. And I'm going to put a bit of castor oil on my lashes. I keep forgetting to do it, to be honest with you. Rolo, what are you doing? I don't know what to wear today. I've just been, we'll probably go to the gym. We did chest last night. Oh, my legs are aching. My chest's aching. My back, I've really pulled my lower back. So I don't know. I'm just going to have to be careful because it's legs today. And then I might book myself onto yoga in the morning. And then part of me wants to go early, and it's not till 9:30. So I might pop to Birmingham tomorrow. I don't know. I've got too much to do. You know, you just want to do too much. Because I don't want to go too late to Birmingham because I need to get Jode something. Because if they don't have it, I'll order it online. You know? But I don't want it to be that they don't have it and then I'm like too late to order it, and then because her present's already cutting it fine. This might be up this week anyway, so it doesn't matter. I need to get edited. I feel stressed. We've been trying to listen to Drake's new album. Let me know if you guys have listened to it. The one with, who was it that was quite good? One was really good, but I need to like re-listen because I only listened to a couple. But I'm ready. This is the skin update. It's just red and sore. I haven't been picking or anything, I've just been leaving. Even if, the only thing is, like, if it's white, I've just been, which you shouldn't do, but I've just been lightly exfoliating the head off. Just because I don't like walking around with a white head, I'd rather it be red. I'm not going to put the Drunk Elephant drops on today because I'm just going to leave the skin to breathe, but I'm going to shove a fit on and we're going to walk the dogs. So, catch up with you in a bit. Tickle. Hello, we've been on a dog walk and now we're just on the way to Sano's. We really like, we had it yesterday, the M&S shaker salad, don't we?
Yeah, it was really good.
And we're going to have that with, we're hoping, gammon shank. Also, got the TikTok shop bodysuit on today with the joggers and very nice. What I was going to say is last night we watched, sorry the light is wild, we watched what? I know it's got, I don't know what's going on. It's we watched Miss Pellegrine's House of Peculiar Children.
I don't know if it was Pellegrine. Perigone. Definitely not Pellegrine.
Don't be so rude. I'm just looking.
Mrs. San Pellegrino.
Miss Peregrine. Close. Closer than you.
Fuck off.
You stupid pig.
I said Miss Pellegrine.
It's not, you just said Pellegrine.
I said Miss Peregrine, so actually I'm close.
Peregrine.
You said Pellegrino.
No, I said Pellegrine. I only got one letter wrong.
So that.
Shut up. So anyway, we watched Miss Peregrine's House of Peculiar Children and we'd both not watched it before. We put it on Disney Plus and it was really good, wasn't it?
Really good, yeah.
We really enjoyed it.
Really good.
It's a Tim Burton one, so like you can imagine that it's quite like, well, peculiar. But it was very good. Like it would really, like, I didn't know if Dan was going to be bored, but you were okay, weren't you? You enjoyed. And
Tim Burton films are like always really dark, and I love that.
Yeah, they're just like twisty, aren't they? They're just always like, there were so many things that were thought about, like the girl. Sorry, I was just looking at that play.
The cinematics of it are just so good.
Yeah,
always.
like there was a, like, even just thinking about, like, there was a girl, because there was all peculiar children, like she just couldn't stay on the ground.
Yeah, she just floated.
And she had these massive, like, lace, like lead shoes.
Boots, yeah.
And like it's just like mad, like what they were thinking of, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I just wanted to mention that. So if you're looking, like, I like googled like autumnal movies, and like also Dan's never watched Maleficent, so we're gonna watch that.
Yeah,
Maybe watch it tonight in bed. Because I just, as it gets like a colder season, I really like to watch films and like get in that autumnal spirit, you know. There was loads. There was like Corpse Bride, which we both like. Coraline.
I love Coraline.
I've never watched Frankenweenie. There's Edward Scissorhands, like the Halloween Town.
I haven't watched Edward Scissorhands for years, but that's
I've never watched that.
It's
Like
good.
obviously the Hocus Pocuses, Halloween Town, like there's so many, and I just want to make sure we have lots of fun.
It's mad that it's Johnny Depp as well.
I know, I find that mad.
You would know it's him, but you wouldn't think he could
It's just weird,
look
isn't it?
like that.
So yeah, so I just thought give you a little film rec. We haven't really watched, the only other things we've been watching is Sort Your Life Out. We did never finish The Wilderness, which we need to finish really, because I just want to know what.
I don't know if it's just me, but I think the acting in it is
Shocking.
terrible.
I'm finding that a lot recently, that the acting doesn't seem as
It's
good.
absolutely terrible. The story's good though.
Yeah, the story is good. I would like to find out whether they're found out or not about what's been going on. So yeah, we're going to go to Sainsbury's, get some food, get a salad, and we will catch up with you in a bit.
Do you know what is mad as well?
What?
Johnny Depp plays Charlie in the Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
He genuinely doesn't look like him at all.
No, he doesn't. Well, a little bit.
I don't know if he does. He's a fucking class actor anyway.
He's a cool actor. My arm's aching, bye-bye. Ignore Marissa. We're back. We got these. I'm obsessed with these at the moment. These shaker salads from M&S. But I don't really love the dressing. I'm gonna put on. Thank you. I'm gonna put on my own, but it's really like they give you an abundant amount of salad, which is so nice.
Can you smell the chicken?
Oh. I'm not moving.
Where's it to, the pain?
Down here.
There.
Not down here. There. And goes down.
There.
No more here. That's where it starts.
Yeah. No, I know you're not there.
I've hurt my back, guys. I don't know why. I don't know why, but it keeps pulling. So I'm just going to put a bit of balsam on mine. Dan's got... Sorry, he's really snotty. Dan got a smoked salmon, new potato, and... Yeah, go on, show the girls and boys. Can you see that? But what I love about this is, watch this. Isn't this giving Kardashian?
I don't know, I don't watch it.
No, I'm not talking to you.
Oh.
I'm talking to the girls. I'm talking to the girly pops.
You want to play?
No, I'll eat it off here, thank you.
Okay, KK.
Okay, KK. And then it's all mixed, perfect. And then I'm going to put pickled egg. I'm going to put a pickled egg. And we also got some meat from the hot counter. Dan got Mexican legs because some bitch took one of the last gammon shanks.
She got that.
we were in a queue. We were like, don't pick the gammon, and she's like, can gammon? I thought, oh.
She got there first. Fair and square.
She did.
She won the race.
Will you pass me the picky eggs?
I will.
And we also got some red hoops and a Red Bull, and then we got some Ding-Dings. We got our favourite M&S tea, didn't we?
We did.
We got our Piketty. Sorry. Look what I got from M&S yesterday. Halloween Scream Munch. So excited to have it. Do you want a pickled egg in yours? Or have you got an egg?
I've got an egg. Deliciously seasoned. If you don't know about these,
yeah, go on, tell them.
Get to know about these because these are ridiculously good. Sainsbury's Hot Counter is the place.
It's a slam.
Sue, you are one of a kind.
That's the woman who works there. We're good friends. Sorry, sweetheart. We're good friends with Sue, aren't we?
Oh, we can't now.
Oh, she sees us every Sunday.
Every Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, we've got. That's our thing. I mean, that's better than eating rubbish.
Definitely.
We love a little salad and meat from the hot counter.
Yeah. There's nothing better than slow cooked meat. Sorry, vegans and veggies.
Soz.
Sorry.
Everyone picks their own diet though.
They do, so sorry about that.
Sorry but not sorry, we really enjoy it.
Yeah.
Should we eat outside? Or do you want to watch this football?
There's nothing on.
We've been trying to get as much daylight as we can really.
Making the most of the last bit.
Because there is a...
Gammon.
Don't touch it.
Can I just have a little bit?
When I'm ready, yeah.
Okay.
I don't want your mucky fingers on there. Do you want your Red Bull? Because you ain't got long till the gym.
Yeah, I'm gonna have it.
Are you having it in the can?
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to eat our lunch. TTYL. Okay guys, so we've had our lunch. And Rolo's still got an ear infection. So, come here. We've loosely put his hair on. Look at him.
What's even funnier is
He looks like a footballer.
Arsenal playing against Man City today, Calvin Phillips will be starting.
No way. Calvin? Look at his hair going on the back.
So we're going to see Calvin on TV later.
We've just put a really loose scrunchie in just to get some air to his ears because of his ear infection. It's really loose.
Is this all rubbish?
Keeps falling out. Huh?
Is this all rubbish?
Yeah. He's got an ear infection though. So yeah, I just wanted to show you because how funny does he look? Little Tinky. Yeah, we've had lunch. We're going to take some washing to Sue's house because our washing machine is still broke. Dan's going to go to the gym and then we're going to reconvene for the Arsenal game.
Are you watching today or?
I'm going to edit next to you. Hello, hello, hello. We're on the way to Sue's. We've got the boys in the back and we are off on our travels in Fifi. They've never been in Fifi before. So, right. Sorry, I had a rude driver. So yeah, so we're on the way to Sue's. It is 2 o'clock and we're gonna go and drop some washing off and I'm gonna give her the Halloween scream thing. This junction's so annoying. Let's put a playlist on. Rolo's really making me laugh. First class. No, didn't think so. How you doing? Tell by the way you've been dancing with your girlfriend. I'ma make you feel alright. I'm feeling myself. But I'm a dog down every time he thinks about me when he wax off, wax on, wax off. I can make you better, girl. Michael Jackson said I'm attracted to her without you. So no, I don't want your number, no. This is editing Mia. Hello, the sun is really in my eyes. But I just wanted to say thank you so much for spending the week with me. I felt like I wasn't 100% this week, hence the shorter vlog. I just didn't feel the best and neither did Dan. But I hope you enjoyed regardless and thank you for spending the week with me and I love you guys so much. See you in my next video.